In this movie titled His Heart, this man gambled with his marriage the day he cheated on his wife with his wife's big sister, and ever since then, she became a storm in his marriage to the point that he couldn't resist her any longer whenever she wanted to have him. He then realized that his faithful wife doesn't deserve the secret cheatings from the people she trusted the most, and then wanted to quit, but he found out that it was already late because she can't stop having him. Now he is caught between ties of losing his family or keeping up with her demands until he never realized the storm was coming. So how did he find himself here? Ben had his sweet and loving marriage going on for 7 years with his wife Bella and a child until Mira showed up one day. Mira is Bella's elder sister. She told Bella that she had been facing severe domestic violence from her fiancé, so she ended the relationship. Bella really felt for her big sister. She told her that she can stay with them for as long as she wanted without consulting her husband. She then told Ben when he came back from work about her sister staying with them, and he was also fine with the gesture. Several days passed in Ben's house, and Mira observed how queenly her kid sister is being treated by her husband, which she really complimented, and was honest to Bella that Ben's type of man was rare and she's a lucky woman. One day, Bella reminded her husband about their daughter's annual excursion, and it was time again for another year. Ben pleaded with her to take his daughter due to his heavy work schedule at the office. So, Bella and their little baby, Princess, will be away for the weekend. That evening, Ben came back from work while Mira made a nice dinner for him, but he told her that he has a dinner event from his office that he would be attending. Mira then pleaded with him to go with him since she would be left at home, so he agreed. During the party event, Ben's colleague Dante saw Mira and like her, he then pleaded with Ben to introduce him to Mira so he could take up from there. They came back that night exhausted, but Mira got another bottle of wine for them to have. Ben wasn't interested at first, but he had to join her with several persuasion from Mira that got them in the same bed that night. Ben never saw this coming and really felt bad for cheating on his wife with no other woman but her own sister. He came back that evening to set things straight with her that what they had the previous night was a mistake and never to repeat itself again, but Mira wouldn't let her sister have this kind of guy all by herself after her experience the other night. So she wanted more, and Ben found himself again at her trap. Bella was finally back together with her child, so Ben thought that it was time to put an end to whatever affair he and Mira was having under the same roof with his wife. But all of a sudden, Ben's attitude also changed towards his wife. Bella was worried about his sudden change, so she had to talk to her sister about it. Mira then advised her sister not to ask her husband anything but let him be, and he will come around. Mira also didn't stop chasing her sister's husband, even while she knew that they could be caught. But things get worse whenever Bella keeps telling her big sister how her husband kept making her feel like a woman every night. This got Mira really obsessed about Ben. She didn't care any longer if Bella was going to find out, but his resistance was really getting her sick. So she made up her mind to tell him the following day that if he doesn't give in to her demands, she was going to escalate their little secret. Meanwhile, Mira told Bella about Dante. Bella then had to invite Dante over for dinner so he could get to know Mira more. She was glad that her sister's relationship with Dante was in progress. She told Mira that she can't wait to see her and Dante getting married, but Mira disapproved of it. Ben's distant attitude was beginning to affect his family to the point that little Princess noticed her father's absence. She had to open up to her mother that she missed her father. Bella realized that her sister's advice about giving her husband space was not working, so she had to talk to him, but he told her that it was just work occupying his mind. Bella kept bringing up conversations about Dante to know if her sister had made up her mind, but Mira told her that if she can't find a man like Ben, then she would rather remain single. Days later, Mira came to the living room to find her sister very happy on her phone. Bella told her that it was her husband. Mira realized that Ben was back to being the good man that he used to be after giving him a break from their last discussion of escalating their secret affair if he doesn't give in to her demands. Even after confronting him, Ben stood his grounds not to fall to her terms, so she was going to do it her own way. So she lied to Bella that her husband raped her and got her pregnant. All Bella wants to know is if he slept with her sister. Ben admitted it, but Bella wasn't ready to know what really happened, so she packed her belongings with her and her daughter to leave the house, even while he kept begging her. Ben came back inside after his family had left him to also send Mira away. Bella had to go stay with her friend, Jane, who still doesn't believe that Ben can do such a thing because she also doesn't trust Mira and had on several occasions warned Bella to be careful around her sister. Ben became a drunkard overnight after his family left him. Dante was also aware of what all that happened, so he lost interest in Mira because he believed his friend wouldn't do such a thing. He knew his family will be at Jane's house, so he came to talk to his wife, but Jane told him that his wife doesn't stay with her and insisted that he leaves or she calls the security. Mira also still misses Ben. She came to his office to see him since she couldn't gain access to him at home, but she is the last person that he wants to see. Ben was really becoming difficult for her to get, so she grabbed him and was about to sexually molest him when Dante came to her rescue. Little Princess also misses her dad. She had to plead on her father's behalf, so Bella had to give him a chance to listen to what he had to say. Ben told her the truth, and he never forced himself on her sister. So, Bella decided to make her investigation by meeting with Mike, who was Mira's ex. Mike told her that Mira became torn on his flesh with her unnecessary demands to fit her extravagant lifestyle, even when she knows that his salary could barely sustain their basic needs. Mira has this friend of hers, Sonia, who has been a bad influence to her and kept advising Mira to dump Mike and his low life so she can show her the way. One day, Sonia called her to tell her that there is an opportunity for her to hit big. The deal was to hook up with the big boys, who paid her handsomely the sum of 1 million naira. Mira was so happy and thanked her friend. Mike saw the expensive hairs, new bags, and others she bought. He then asked her how she got the money. Mira told him that since he wouldn't give her the money she demands, she has decided to hustle for herself to take care of herself. Mira continued her lifestyle until she got pregnant. So she told Sonia first. Sonia advised her to abort the child because Mike could barely put food on the table. Talk more of raising a child. She finally heeded to Sonia's advice, but Mike later found out about her pregnancy, which she had aborted. Mike was so angry with her that he couldn't bear the insults anymore, so he asked her to leave his house. Bella then realized that her husband was innocent after all she heard about her sister. At that time, Mira also found her way into Ben's house. She still misses him, and this time she was going to wait for him until his back so they could sort out their differences. Ben was surprised to see her and how she got into his house, but that wasn't the major problem. Ben was really tired of her, and all he could do this time was to plead with her to leave him alone. Mira told him that if she cannot have him, no woman will have him. She brought out a knife to show him how serious she was. She was going to stab herself, and everyone will believe that Ben killed her. So Ben must play to her terms. She took him to his bedroom and tied him up, but Bella intervened. Mira blamed her sister for her predicament to have always been the lucky one, while she has been so unlucky in everything she lays her hands on. So Bella struggled to get the knife from her, and Mira was eventually stabbed during the struggle. And what's most important to Ben now is that his wife knows the truth. So guys, what are your thoughts about the movie Troubled Sisters? Please comment below and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching this movie recap. Please comment your thoughts and also like and share this video for more super amazing videos that we're bringing to you. And if you're watching from our YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification for more. Thank you.